Uwada, if it's you
Can
who...
you hear me okay?
Say what?
Do you hear me okay?
Maybe a little bit more higher.
Okay. Hold on.
It was you who broke your ID in the sun, wasn't it? What? Why? Why him?
Better?
Yeah,
Alright. I
Uwada.
don't have my headset on.
It's okay. You and Ishimura held an endurance contest in the sun a couple days ago, didn't you? The manly power! You went into the sun with your uniforms until on deck, and I suspect you didn't take your electric ID off beforehand. That was when you figured out the electric ID breaks in the sun. Stop it, you accused Big Bro of being a killer. But I refuse to believe it. Where's the conclusive evidence? I don't want to believe it either, but I have evidence that proves it's the truth. Makes me wonder, what is this evidence?
I know what it is.
Sorry, God, fair enough. No 3 bolts. Oh, God, no! I hate these. This is where my heart's gonna drop. If 90 deductions are correct, there's some point in time Uwada broke his electric ID. Uwada. In other words, if Uwada's electricity is broken, then that means 90's deduction were correct. Oop. Nope. I don't think that was it. Back. Hang on. Cursor, silencer, fast forward is circle?
See? I told you!
Oh, wow, it is.
I was right.
And deductions are correct. Same point. Ooh, what I broke is his own electric ID. There needs to be a reverse one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, I should not use a fast forward because these things kind of bug out a little bit. Okay.
That's false.
Damn.
No, you used the wrong one.
Oh, at least I got 4 hearts left. So it's not the card reader. So I'm getting. So it's
Broken much.
this one.
I think so. Use it on his. There you go.
That looks like an F in there. What the heck? Refunction. $82 is A. Oh wow, we're already on phase 10. Okay, the trial's over now.
Good job.
Well, there's one last scene, and I know that, but it's typically over. Uwada, does the electric ID you have actually even belong to you? What's that supposed to mean? The broken electric ID we found in the entrance hall. Isn't that one actually yours, Uwada? What in the world are you getting at? I'm saying I think he traded electric IDs. He's broken electro ID for Kudowa's functional. I mean, Monokuma said himself that Kudowa's electric couldn't be broken. I sure did. It can take that much punishment, no problemo.
The lecture ID in the entrance halls was really modest. And the one he has with him right now belonged to Wada? Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Alright. But doesn't trading break the rules? Wouldn't that count as lending?
Here's my verdict on that issue. The rule forbids you from lending your electric ID to anyone, but dead people don't count as people. It's a bit of a gray area, but I decided it was okay. More importantly, it made things more exciting. Accordingly, I declare he is not in violation of school rules for trading electric IDs with a dead guy. So, Uwada, if I'm wrong about this, please say so. I think I prefer to be proven wrong. Son of a... What's the matter, bro? Tell him he's wrong. You're wrong. You must be wrong. Your deductions are fatally flawed. Everything you are trouble is execution. Accusation, damn. Then why don't we go back over things that happened from the beginning? That should be make it clear. Oh god, I don't like this. I had a hard time doing it last time. The climax! Okay. Whoa. Oh, I can move that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Um, okay. So she picked it up, put it inside the bag. She was right there. She makes it believe, and she stuffs it in the bag. Is there one where... There it is. Next. Okay, now it's inside. She makes a break for it. Goes there. She uses... Yeah, she pulls out the card. And the card gets scanned. He meets up with him. He's all happy. He puts the bag inside. No, wait. It's better to do it from the ending. It's easier. Never mind, no, it's not. Let's see. Blood splatter. Hmm. What do you think happened in the next scene? Hmm. So it goes there. Seven. I got that. I feel so. Mm. Keep on the floor, on the floor. Okay, so this one is and hit the poster. Hmm. Hey, Crescenda. No. Let's take a shot. Let's go back to before the crime was committed. Last night, Celeste ran into Fujisake in the dormitory storeroom. Fujisake was carrying a sports bag with him, with something inside it. She eyes it. It's a blue tracksuit, yes, Celeste saw it too. She ducked it in. She ran off. Sports bag in hand, Fujisake ignored the self-improvement curfew, went somewhere. Then went to the changing room to the men's changing room at that. But how did the victim, who was supposed to be feeling like the men's changing room? Ah, shit. Okay, so it's not that. It was that. Ah, yeah, that makes sense now. She placed it in, she grabbed it, went inside, saw the dude, lifting weights. He struck her. He fell down, I was unconscious. The blood splattered. He rolled it up, peeled the thing, picked her up, and left the empty room. Used his when his eye put everything back in the right order, then left the room as in. Then he came in and grabbed the cord, put them all together, and do that, do that, do that. Okay. Second hand fishing, I went to the other side. The intestine was changing room, mentioning right that, but how the victim was supposed to get into a room. Yeah. That would be because he was actually a boy. For that reason, he was able to use his own electric ID into the men's changing room. She spies a friend, the friend waiting. Is trying to meet someone in the changing room, and that someone is the incident culprit. Let's lay down, put it all together. He left the dumbbell. Shot like a wave for him to let his guard down, then took the murder weapon, a dumbbell. Went up behind, slapped him over the head, and attacked him. Blood splattered. When he did, someone put his out blood splattered onto the men's changing room poster and carpet. Dropping the weapon. He was reacting. It was all likely impulsive. There are too few signs of planning for it to have been premeditated. He rolled it. This part's probably wrong. Curry began planting red herring. First, he collected all the bank of the carpet as well as the poster. That's wrong, isn't it? Damn, I knew it. Let's hope this is right. Rolled it, told the paper. Picked her up. Got it. I brought him onto the body with the women's changing room. Of course, you needed a girl's ID to enter the changing room. Mean the culprit had to be a female. Grab the ID, pass the thing. Did it go in? Changing room. Yep. Rumble, go. Having done exactly that to get in, the culprit did something with the carpet poster and brought. Come on. Change room. Also, welcome back. He exchanged them with those in the women's changing room. In other words, he located the crime scene. Act 4. The bastard comes in. That's not the end of the case. Middling. Okay, discovered the body first made things more complicated. Good. The wire. Into the night crime. Did something extended core he brought from the library. Good. Good. Tied it. That's right, using the extension core, told how many times we could bind to the crucifixion. Picked up the letter, wrote that, good. In addition, he used the victim's blood to leave a message on the wall. And he did all this to make us believe genocide Shu has committed the murder. Okay, last. Ah, damn it. Shit. Oh boy. I'm only missing one. Um, hmm. Hey, Crescenda. Crescenda. She's doing again. Are you there?
Yep.
Alright, here's the question.
Hmm.
Here's the question. Okay.
It froze.
Oh, it froze?
Yeah.
Are you not able to see anything?
Yeah, it's Chihiro at the top right. I mean, yeah, at the top left.
Okay, so you see the book right now.
Yeah, but it's like lagging a little bit. Like it'll freeze for a few minutes and then it'll lag to a whole new scene. So it's like,
Okay, I'll just. Right.
just let me know.
I'm
I'm
right.
not staring confused.
I'm at the last act, and I'm trying to figure out. The last thing that happened was Stogami came in. He did a crucifixion to him, grabbed his blood, and placed the word on it. But now, Act 5 is a question mark. The murderer throwing the ID card inside the sauna. And I'm guessing the card burning. But you didn't know what was the first one. What happened first. There we go.
Yeah.
Ah, what the fuck? Damn it, that wasn't it. Nobody's listening to anything I say. I've already seen this. Do I get 2 fails or is it another free? Not too bad. Punishment time. Yes, try once more. So, what happened to you? You've been awfully quiet. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong one. Okay. Two. Got in. So let's go for it. Grab the dumbbell. Walk behind him. Smack him. Blood splattered. All that. Drops that. Thump, thump, thump. Floor. Dead. 3. He rolls the carpet. Takes the poster. Carries her. Goes to the women's side.
Yep, right there. That's where it is.
Huh?
I believe it's right where the first thing he said on the last thing he said.
No, I've already gotten that part. It's the ending I can't get. It's where he has to dispose of the ID card. That's the last part I'm having trouble on. Okay, he pulled it off. Then the guy comes in, makes it look like the genocider Chow did it. With the cable cold. Takes your blood. Right, blood fever. Okay. Yes. At the same time Togami was doing this, the culprit, having disposed of food in a sports bag, went into the sun, so he can get rid of the last piece of evidence, the ID card. Tossed it in, it landed, he grunted, and it electrocuted. Just as he was hoping that he and the sun destroyed the electric ID, he knew that would happen too. He knew the electric ID were weak to heat temperatures. That would be because he himself broke his own. And that's everything that happened. Isn't that right? Mondo Uwada. I got a terrible sore. Wait, that can't be true. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. Do you have any evidence? You can't just spin this on bro without any evidence. The evidence he's looking for has already come onto the trial. if we can just take a look at Uwata's electric ID, that should take care of the Ishimura doubts. MTV is about to begin. New element has been added. Why not? What is it now? I will now tell you a little bit about the fever time and negative time. If you press the R button during a machine gun talk battle, you'll initiate fever time, maximizing the tempo. During fever time, you can press any button whenever you like and will not count as a mistake. Just pressing XD at your own pace is more than adequate to liberate your opponent's aspiration. However, freedom only lasts until the construction gauge depletes, so please make good use of this time. And of course, if it would be unfair if you were the only one with a special ability. For this reason, we also allow your opponent to make use of negative time. When your opponent makes negative time, your tempo maker will disappear, making it more difficult for you to time your button presses. Perhaps that will be a good time to make use of... Oh, God. Let's get that off the screen. Again, minigun. Say what?
I agree with Chihiro unless it like goes up again. I'll just continue from this point on until like it starts like, not doing that.
Fuck you! Ah, shit, oh, what? Did I get it? Get it. Okay. Now, what were you saying?
I'm just gonna listen from now on because it keeps like lagging a bit and I keep getting delayed.
Wait, what are you getting delayed on?
The fact that it'll lag and then for a few seconds till then it'll catch up to speed to a whole new scene.
I think it's because I probably have a couple of things set up, and I'll try fixing it after this chapter is finished. If I'm right about everything up to now, then Uwata traded his broken electric ID for Kuwata's. So how about we all show each other our electric IDs? That way. Save your breath. Yeah, you're right. Like you're not able to see this at all? Like, does it just keep lagging right now, or what? I killed him. $92, $192, $249, $341, $422, $493. Crescenda,
Yeah.
you're not able to view anything? Because
I can, but it lags, so I'm just listening from now on. And I'll just give you my input. Because this is generally
Well, I mean, we might be able to get it to fix. I don't think you just have to be saying that you're not going to join in anymore.
No, I know. I'm just saying for the dialogue part. I'm listening, though. So, and I'm also going to give my input on everything. So, like, basically everything I've done other than the commentary on, like, the voice acting part.
So, like, right now, it's lagging for you on this scene where Ishimura is saying, "What are you saying?"
No, it's fine now.
Okay.
But like when the scenes start to fly like that, it will lag on my end.
When it starts to sway.
Like when, like say like for an example, nonstop debates.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the regular gameplay. You're talking about when it's the whole
When it's the text.
when it's the machine gun thing.
No, like when, yeah, that's one of the big ones. That's why I'm saying I'm just gonna listen from this point on until the class debate is over.
Okay, so if you're watching right now, so with this lag right now,
I'm watching.
we've come this far and there's no
Yep, it just did.
like it's lagging very slowly.
Like it stayed on whoever's all in white. It stayed on him for just a few moments, and then it immediately skipped over to Olada.
Okay, so until we get it fixed, just you're gonna stay out of the class trials.
For the most part, unless it's being nice.
Unless it's being nice.
Like unless it doesn't like lag too much.
Or we just find a way to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just fix it after this trial.
Okay.
Okay, we come this far and there's no point in finding it anymore. Yo, Monokuma, get this thing started, would you? Ballot time or whatever. Roger that. Wait, please, wait! Nope, not waiting. The moment you guys have all been waiting for. Ballot time. Cast your votes using the switch in front of you. So, who will your votes nominate as villain? Will it be right or will it be oh so wrong? Let's find out. And we spin the wheel. And it is Owada. Well, well, it looks like you guys were right again. Yes, the villain responsible for Chichori's death is Mandoa Owada. Uwada. Hmm. Yeah, it's best to just keep them shut up for a second. Oh, and by the way, it was an ununanimous vote. Ishimura alone selected incorrectly. That was a close one, Ishimura. You should be more careful next time. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe Bro is a murderer. Sorry, man. Why are you apologizing? Why? Tell me why. Why? Why do you keep saying why? Since it seems Uwada is exercising his right to remain silent, allow me to explain his steed. A sad tale, two men serving at the backdrop of our murderer. Oh, and anyone who doesn't feel like reading can just hold the circle button and skip all this. Once upon a time, there was a boy. A boy named Chichiro Fujiyase. The boy had extreme complex about being weak, being a man. Time and time again, he heard those words, but he was never able to vanquish that weakness. Instead, he took refuge in the greater weakness. The boy became a girl, and that was how he chose to escape from his problem. No one can tell me to be a man anymore, but no matter how far he was drawn into the shell, he was unable to eradicate the complex that he had taken root inside him. A shell, after all, is not but an empty husk. Rather than disappearing, Fujikawa's complex grew more intense. I'm such a weakling. Weakling, weakling, weakling. No, so much weakling. And then, with the start of the academic coliseum, he learned another difficult lesson. The survival of the fittest is the law of the world that remains weak. That if he remains weak, he won't survive. To sum it all up, sickening, adorable Monokuma threatened to reveal everyone's shameful memories. Fujikawa's deep dark secret was Chijiro dresses like a girl even though he is a boy. That was the one secret he absolutely couldn't bear to have come to life. Because as soon as it did, the armor protecting him would be ripped off, and he would be subjected to an aggravation degree of criticism and pressure. Faced with such hopeless dilemma, he fell into a deep despair. Over so even though, I'm sorry, I really don't want to say anything right now, but I can't go on like this, so I promise I'll tell you later. I'll work really hard so I'm strong enough to tell everyone. I know only the threat of his secret coming out drove him to get stronger, damn it. This is my chance. This is the best chance I'll ever have. I'll get stronger. I'll become the person I was meant to be. I'll become strong enough to smile and shake it off when anyone tells me to be a man. With his mind made up, he immediately set out to begin work. And so, he planned to begin working out that very day to reforge his body and his heart from the ground up. However, sadly, that turned out to be both his first and last workout. When he decided to begin working out, also wanted to ask someone to help him. He planned to tell the person his secret and then ask them for his assistance. And the person he selected was me. Yep, that's it. He thought Uwada, the dude bro biker obsessed with man's honor, would promise to keep his secret. There was also the fact that manly man, Uwada, fit the ideal of strength he was looking for. First, I'll build up the courage to talk to Uwada. Then I'll ask him to help me get stronger. That was his admiration. Uwada was something Fujisaki could never be, and that's why he admired him. Then, Uwada, you did that to keep your promise to him, didn't you? That? You mean moving the body from the men's changing room to the women's? Precisely. Was that not supposed to have been a red herring? I'm sure that was part of it, but it wasn't his only reason. He also did to keep his promise to Chichiro a promise between men. What does moving the body have to do with keeping a secret? If Chichiro had been found killed in the men's change room, his discussion would get straight to how did he get into the room? And soon as that happened, people would start to doubting he was what he claimed to be. By moving his body into the women's changing room and stealing his electro ID, he stirred us away from that. So Uwada did that to keep his promise he made to Fujisaki, who he killed with his own hands. Why would you? The more I hear, the less sense it makes. The two of us shared a bond of trust. So then, why did you? I didn't want anyone to find out, no matter what. I thought that might be the trigger. The threat to reveal a shameful memory and our deepest, darkest secrets. It couldn't be. That's not possible. No one could possibly have a secret that they so desperately didn't want anyone to know. They would kill someone over it. I believe I've said this once before. Assuming everyone views the world through your eyes in this principle of idiocy. Maybe you don't have one, but he did. That's all there is to it. While we're on the subject, how about I tell you that too? The skeleton hiding in Uwada's closet that he didn't want the world to know about is that he killed his big brother. The Mondo Uwada standing before you today, the super duper high schooler outlaw biker, the man feared by delinquents nationwide, got his start thanks to a certain someone. His big brother, Daya Uwada. Mondo had a deep respect for his brother. It was his brother who inspired him to start writing. Raised in a savage, barbaric household, the one person Mondo could feel comfortable around was his brother. He chased after his brother, imitating him any way he could, trying to catch up to him. That was the kind of little brother Mondo was. And then all of a sudden, the biker gang his charismatic brother had assembled. rose to be the #1 gang in Japan. At the top of the gang sat Big Brother Diet, and seat #2, Little Brother Mondo. At first he was okay with that, but when the time came for his brother to retire, and for him to inherit the spot as the second head, he was overcome by pressure of his brother's greatness hanging over him. He was always just #2. Diet built the gang all by himself, the brother just a bonus. Can a kid like this really handle taking over the gang just gonna go downhill from here? Day after day, the gang murmuring found their way to Mondo, and because of that, I've got I've got to be stronger than my big bro. So just this once, I gotta be the I gotta kick his fucking ass. So on the night of his brother's retirement party, Mondo challenged his big brother to a race. However, tragedy struck during that competition. He was concerned about winning. He started getting reckless and ended up driving into oncoming traffic. But at that next moment, as he lay wrapped in his little brother's arm, there was Dia's final words. Whoops, I slipped. Sorry, man. Knowing full well his little brother was responsible for this accident, Dia still did not blame Mondo. Hey, one last thing, bro. Don't you dare let the gang fall apart. You and me created that gang together. Promise. Promise me. Man's honor. Mondo decided to keep the cause of the accident a secret from the rest of the gang in order to keep his promise, in order to prevent the gang from splitting up. He couldn't tell anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused his brother's accident. As a result, the gang united once again under the lead of the younger brother who defeated the elder brother. That's what he gets for riding reckless, cause he thought he was going to lose. And that became the reason for Dia's death. Mondo's life became the truth. And thus Mondo resolved to take the helm of the gang prop by his life. I am strong. Strong, 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 strong. However, with the start of the academic coliseum, he learned a difficult lesson. That as strong as he made himself out to be, he was nothing but a weakling who could die at any moment. To top it all off, freakishly adorable Monokuma threatened to reveal everyone's shameful memories. His deep, dark secret was Mondo Uwada killed his big brother. There was no way I could let the gang learn about that. If they did, it would have collapsed. It would have destroyed the gang, me, and my big bro build. It would have meant it was all for nothing, and my regrets carrying the weight of my big bro's death alone. So I Wada. As soon as Monokuma started up with all this stuff about revealing our secrets, it was like the fog of anxiety went and started swirling around inside my head. That never happened before. I have no idea what I was supposed to do. And while I was sitting there, unable to make up my mind, before I knew it, the fog of uncertainty fucking blew up into this huge ass rock hard mountain of uncertainty. That's when it happened. That's when Fujikaze asked me to help him get strong, get started working out. The kid started telling me a secret. You're serious? Yeah, sorry for lying. But why? Why did you suddenly decide to reveal your secret? Huh? You've been keeping that secret for so long, if someone find out, you'll... Oh yeah, but I want to change. I want to destroy the old me, the weak me who always retreats into a lie. Those words came at me like a knife. I felt like that negative... I felt like that negated everything I'd done. I need to change. I'm weak. But you're strong, Uwada, so I'm sure this is no big deal for you. no matter what Monokuma reveals about you. What you want me to tell you? Are you saying if I'm really sorry that I should tell you my fucking secrets? Huh? I envied him. I was envious of Fujisake's strength. The strength he had to took to look his weakness in the eye and try to overcome it. It's strength I didn't have, so I envied him. The envy broke me down. That sarcasm, I'm strong, you being fucking sarcastic with me. I'm not being sarcastic, I mean it, you really are strong. Something started creaking, making this unpleasant screeching sound inside my head. The fuck do you want me to do? The fuck was I supposed to do? You saying I should have told the truth and let it all go to waste? What's the matter? Why did you tell me? You trying to win me over? I just admire you. I admire how strong you are. Yeah, I'm strong. You got that right. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you. And stronger than my big bro was. I don't remember what happened after that. Next thing I knew, the kid was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand, and I was looking down on him. Bro! I killed him. I killed Chichoro because I was never able to conquer my own weakness. Because of that, I did something terrible. Uehara. He always seemed so tough, but he shrouded a weakness kept hidden from inside everyone else, and he targeted that weakness in his heart, mousely throwing salt into his wounds. It was all his doing. Da 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 da. Well, would you look at that? This is what you guys are. You're creatures who have no problem killing each other over something as silly as the past. You won't break off your lingering attachments to the outside, nor do you have any idea what strength is. Hope, my fuzzy and black-white panda dunk-a-dunk. Damn you. You little bastard, say it again, I dare you. Sure, I'll say it as many times as you want, or I'd like to. But we don't have time for that. It's about time for someone's punishment. Punishment? You mean execution? Those are the rules, right? The villain who destroyed the order will be punished. Wait. I prepared a very special punishment for Mondo Uehara, the super duper high school outlaw biker. Wait, please wait. Let's get this ball rolling. It's punishment time. I'm asking you to wait. Sorry, big bro. I couldn't keep our promise. Oh, death, do grace us with your gentle smile, and grant thee a soul everlasting peace. No, bro. It was the second murder and then the second execution. It hit me again. That here life is fragile. It hit me so hard that I thought I might fall over. Our lives are painfully fragile. Ishimaru's bitter scream echoed through the courtroom, each wail a painful reminder of that truth. And yet one of us. That was underwhelming. Not a very satisfying conclusion to our game. To game? You're completely mad. Enough with the game crap. Two of our friends are dead, you know. Well, naturally, this is a game of life and death. I'm not going to comment on your way of thinking. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just can't figure it out. Why would you intentionally help disguise Uwata's crime? Why, you ask? Isn't it obvious? Because I made things more interesting. He spoke in a calm, quiet tone of voice that sent shivers down my spine. Last night, the night of the murder, it was in the library as usual. You, too, ignored our curfew. I never paid any mind to your curfew, nor did I recall agreeing to keep it. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Please continue. It was getting late, so I was going to go back to my room, and I just so happened to catch sight of Uwata leaving the women's changing room. After he was gone, I looked inside, and there I found a corpse. What? You saw everything? God, he was such a fool. He never had an idea I saw him. So you knew who the culprit was the whole time. But it would have been boring if all there was the case. A game where you know the answer ahead of time is nothing but a waste of time. So I lent him a hand to spice things up a bit. To spice things up? That's why you did that? Having just barely learned from Fuwaka that she was Genocide Shuo, you made us of that to lead us off the trail. But dude, if we'd never been able to figure out who really did, you'd be dead along with us. Obviously, I would have said something before it came to that. Except, Dogmeat glared in my direction, glance piercing like a needle. Thanks to Mr. Brilliant over there, it didn't come to that. You made this a surprisingly good dry run. Now, I know exactly who to watch out for when it's my turn to play villain. What? I see, so that's why you did it. Are you satisfied now? Yes, I've heard enough from you. Next, I'd like to ask you something, Monokoma. Oh, now it's my turn? You made both executions considerably elaborate ordeals. Why put so much effort into it? You a fan? Because their punishments are just for you guys. This despair is not yours alone. These punishments, this despair, they're for all mankind. You surely enjoy blowing things off of proportion. No exaggerating. These punishments were designed to transform every last bit of hope into despair. What do you mean by that? Mean? Mean. 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 Oh, give me a break. You're obsessed with finding meaning in things so meaningless. It doesn't matter either way. In the end, I'm the one who will emerge victorious, and when that happens, all will be made known. Swoon, you get it, Mr. Sincere. I feel like you and I could be a real good pals. Enough. As if I would ever go along with independent criminal. In any case, I'll warn you now. After I've seized my victory, you're next. You listening? I will kill you. On the name of the design of the triumph on my name is Togami. Badass, you sound like a photographic there. Kinda too bad that's just a side character, huh? I will kill you, I swear to God. Don't be so quick to anchor. Want to hear my spazzle about calcium? The residents of Montcalm High School pitched cackles signaled the falling of the curtain of his trial. But it didn't end there. Their calcium did not cease. I refused to close its doors. The thick clouds of spirit swirling around us survivors was slowly beginning to gain momentum. It was a despair so deep you sooner put your money on the dog lost in Hades over us. It was deeper, so dense. Our courage, our friendship, our efforts, they all had no effect on us. My, I have to say, things are moving into a nice pace, a very nice pace indeed. It looks like her stepping up to the plate before things leveled out left a bigger mark than I expected. And once things get going, it's just like a roller coaster. There's no stopping it. It's moving so fast, only their fear and despair can keep up. The one thing I'm disappointed about is that you didn't get your time to shine. Sad, since I've already got you down in there with them. You were supposed to have been the one to fire the first shot. Whatever. What can you do? Just keep on doing what you've been doing. Make sure things stay exciting. That's what everyone wants. I have one question. Anything about my measurements and I'll listen. Who is it? Who is the 16th student? My, is this a surprise? I did listen, but super denied, hella denied. I mean, come on, that's my trump card. We may be in this together, but I'm not stupid enough to just show you my trump card like it's nothing. Chapter 2 Wiki Show and Despair Magazine. End. 10 remain, everybody. 10 remain. To be continued next time. We attend Crazy Diamond! Save complete.